Hey there everyone, and welcome to another daily dose of Ether Raids. Today's video features two matches, the first of which is this Desert Cav line. It's a very straightforward map here. It's really just a bunch of Cavs ready and willing to bum rush you on the first enemy phase. There isn't even a refresher here to support any potential rally or restore shenanigans. These types of maps generally have two big weaknesses, I would say. One is a far safe armor, for obvious reasons. Two is to have multiple units that can fight on the enemy phase, so you can deal with as many of the cavalry as possible on the first turn and just alleviate the pressure for subsequent turns. And have open space on your bottom row so you can hide your squishy mythics and other support units. Yeah, those weaknesses are going to be pretty generic to most cav line maps, I would say. So with that all out of the way, let me go ahead and get into my clear. I deployed the Wagon team for this match. I kicked things off by just baiting out Reinhardt and Sylvain with Sothis and Idun respectively. And it's basically clean up from there. I decided not to break any of the structures along the, I guess the third row up from the bottom of the map for a while. And that was just to keep Otter and Seros in place. I didn't want to have to deal with them advancing until I was good and ready for them. And that did end up getting me into potential time trouble. I think I finished on turn 7 of 7, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. So on turn 2, I just placed Astra in range of Veronica. There is no threat to Astra there. I really just wanted to confirm Veronica's position. And yeah, that's it. I did take her out. One thing that occurred to me as a possibility was maybe leaving her alive to grab the ether structures, but I eventually, obviously from this with this positioning, I didn't really have that option because I have to deal with Selena somehow, and there's just not enough space to keep everybody safe from both Selena and Veronica at the same time. So I took her out, and I ended turn here again. I checked the turn count to see if it was still safe to continue leaving the structures in the third row intact. And I eventually decided, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's it really. Just clean up from here on out. I had some, I almost sent my dragons up to take out the ether structure before remembering, wait a minute, I need them to deal with Otter and Seros. So, yeah, after that, it's not a whole lot of danger here, just finishing the job.
I'll do it.
Yes.
A fine evening.
It will be done.
Yeah.
This way. Yes. I am the answer.
I won't lose. Yes?
The second map is a save armor setup. I'm actually not sure what the deal is with all the save armor setups this week. Usually I don't see more than one, if I even see one map that is fully dedicated to the save armor strategy, like just having a dedicated cluster of units in a corner somewhere. But here we are. In addition to the usual weakness of bring a wall breaker, because duh, I would say that there's a really easy way to make the enemies on the left come towards you without actually putting your units in any danger. And that is to place a unit below the right-hand side water tile. That space is technically threatened by Sephiran, despite the fact that he doesn't actually have a way to get to you with a Black Knight in his way. And that will cause the AI to become aggressive, and as long as you are pretty careful about your positioning, there's no way they will actually be able to reach you. So you can pick them off really easily before proceeding to delete the cluster of units in the corner. To deal with this save armor setup, I deployed a team that I have dubbed wallbreaker.exe. Due to the 12-character team name limit, I actually can't fit wallbreaker.exe in its entirety, so I just had to remove the vowels from the word breaker. Not that you needed to know that, but just thought I'd mention it. I kick things off by placing Reagan in range of Sephiran. Sephiran can't actually reach her, but it made the AI aggressive anyway, just her being in enemy threat range. Otter outmoves Mirabilis, so she wasn't able to give him a refresh, which made for some pretty easy picking off of enemies here. And I used reposition and Kanto shenanigans to get everybody out of range of Altina afterward. I guess I'll talk a little bit about this team's construction. Obviously, it's meant to boost Alm's attack as much as possible to make him nigh on unsurvivable. In fact, since he hits over 100 attack at maximum support, outside of mitigation or attack reduction effects, he's dealing 100 defense ignoring damage, so I don't think it's actually possible to live 4 strikes from him, since there's a cap of 99 HP. Or is that just on player-controlled units?
Over here?
I don't actually know. Regardless, it's really hard to survive him, so that's the goal of the team. Yeah, I can stack a maximum of 42 attack, I think, with maximum support. Oh wait, no, 46, because Catria, Harmonic Catria's Shadows of Valentia, so her harmonized skill will give him attack and speed and desperation.
Why not?
So that's fun. I wasn't expecting to be able to KO all 4 of the remaining units here, so that's why I played so not committally. That's not a word, but whatever. If I had left Catria in range of Hector to provide the rain, that would have been a clean 2-hit KO.
I won't lose.
But yeah, oh well. Doesn't really matter. I was still able to clean things up on this turn.
I'm on it.